these two people. A big part of me leaving was because of them. They gave me a lot of stress. They gave me a lot of anxiety. I was like put on like anxiety medication. I'm a little anxious now, just talking about them. I just don't want to give these people power anymore.
I told her what I would do, and I did what I said I would do, because that's what I do when I want to do it.
Good morning, Crusty Crew. Hi. You guys saw the intro, and I honestly didn't want to make this video. I did not want to make this video. I feel, though, that a lot of stuff has happened. I need to talk about the whole Lillee Jean and Lore situation because things have just gone way too far. I don't want to just have to stand by and just not do anything about it. YouTube and maybe Google, I'll explain why. I feel like these two companies need to step in and actually get involved with Lillee Jean and Lore's false copyright strikes, claims, DMCA claims, everything. It's not okay. I've never seen anything like this, especially from someone who considers themselves a public figure. I didn't want to make this video just because of the headache and the mental toll that Lillee Jean and Lore caused me a couple years ago. Going back and looking at a lot of evidence for the article that I will be mentioning later in the video, audio clips I'm gonna be using for my video, it definitely it affected me. Just listening back to the things that these people said 3-4 years ago, it kind of put me in a rough spot mentally. I'm not doing the best mentally, just because I am grieving. I'm mourning a loss, and that's the most I'm gonna say, because I'm literally worried that if I say who I'm grieving, that Lillee Jean and Lore may try to look into that for God knows whatever reason, right? Whatever. Let's just say I'm grieving. So this whole situation could not have come at a worse time for me. But I feel like if I'm able to influence just one person to make a video covering Lillee Jean, Lore, and the absolute bullshit that they're spewing, I did my job. I just don't understand how these people with they're seemingly nobodies. How do they keep getting away with shit like this? Guys, we just got a huge update. Permake just posted this on his Twitter, and when I tell you I nearly screamed when I read this, I was floored, and I'm gonna say it, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that YouTube is finally cracking down on these people, and I'm so happy that they're keeping an eye on them. They're watching them. This feels amazing. So now I don't have to go to extreme lengths to use any video footage of Lillee Jean or audio footage or audio clips, whatever, of Lillee Jean. I could just post them because as long as they're within fair use, I'm fine. So I'm so happy. I'm not gonna make a dedicated video about this until more detail comes out, and I don't know when that'll be, but this is amazing. This is such a great step in the right direction. I'm still gonna continue with the video, but this is a very big update and it's very important. I could not just go along with this video and just upload it and act like it didn't happen. So Primik, thank you so much. You don't understand how much this means to me and how much this means to so many small creators that have been affected by Lillee Jean and Lore's bullshit claims. This is amazing. Thank you so much. And before anyone asks or she's trying to make money off Lillee Jean's name again, I'm no longer monetized. I lost my monetization. I am gonna make no money through Google AdSense because I don't even have an account anymore. That's how long I've been away. Of course, I can always try again, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I lost one of my sources of income. Dealing with Lillee Jean and her bullshit made me lose a source of income. Granted, yes, it was my choice to step away from YouTube, and it's not a decision I regret, but it is what happened. I left YouTube because I had to focus on my mental health after dealing with the whole Lillee Jean situation. And as a result, I lost my monetization, which fine. I'm not like Lillee Jean. My whole life is online. I have a day job. I'm a big girl. a big girl in a big girl job. It just kind of sucks. You know, that was my side hustle, but whatever. I have a script because I have a lot to say and I may not be able to cover all of it, but we'll see what I can cover. One of the main things I really want to cover, first things first, I want to talk about my GoFundMe because it has come to my attention that Lore is still trying to go around and tell people that I stole money from my GoFundMe. Okay, first of all, that's a very dangerous allegation. Okay, you're painting me out to be a scammer, to be a liar. And look, I know there's a ton of YouTubers that are out here and scamming their audience and lying to their audience and stealing money and all that jazz. Okay, I'm not one of them. I have shown time and time again, and I'm gonna continue showing in this video, and that's it. That's it. I'm not showing any more proof after today. Okay, because I'm sick and tired of it. I shouldn't have to do this. I am posting the same receipt over and over and over again. I am so tired of the accusations that I stole the money from the GoFundMe, that I pocketed all of it, that I never got an attorney. Okay? I'm so tired of it. Here's a receipt. Okay? I posted the receipt a while ago. And I posted it in my last video as well. Lore is continuing to say that I stole the money from my GoFundMe and just pocketed myself. There are also claims that I used all of that money to start a cosmetics company that eventually went nowhere. First of all, let's talk about the cosmetics company, okay? Once upon a time, I wanted to make my own little cosmetics company, like little homemade cosmetics and stuff like that. I was looking for maybe like a new way to start another form of income because this was like during COVID times. And of course, they harassed me online for wanting to do something like that. I was still working. Okay, I was working when this happened. I spent like maybe on ingredients and packaging and stuff like that, no more than $50. And Lore, I don't know about you guys, because you guys don't have jobs, but I make more than $50 a week, okay? That money came directly from my paycheck. It's $50. I did not use $3,500 to launch a cosmetics company. I don't know why she's making no, I do. I know why she's doing it. She's trying to make me bad, like look bad in any possible way, even if it means just spewing out lies. Okay. So first things first, the reason I never went through with the cosmetics company, again, the harassment, the passion was gone. The passion was gone. If I'm like, if I have to deal with this bullshit, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I would eventually like to start my own business. I'm not even gonna say what line of business anymore. Like, I'm so done. I'm not fucking doing it anymore. I would like to start my own business and stuff like that. I have plans to do so, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that, like, not associated with my name or anything. Just so I don't have to deal with Lillee Jean and Laura's bullshit, okay? I don't want to. The $3,500, as you guys saw, I'll even put the receipt back up. Bam, there it is. I paid to my attorney. I also have the initial, I have to find the receipt. I will insert a photo of it. I believe it was a $200 or maybe $300 like retainer fee. That was out of my own pocket. I had to pay a difference because Lillee Jean's mom, Lore, was constantly like just running up my bill. Like, I mean, it was constant emails day and night. I'm not going to include any of the emails, but if anyone wants to cover the story and they want to like fact check me, I will send those emails out. I can be like them. I'm not going to be like them and say that I have all of the, like, these people have been doing this and this and this to me and then provide absolutely no proof. Okay. Listen, I have gotten emails of while I was like tweeting and Laura was like actively on my page and sending screenshots of my tweets to my attorney and complaining. Mind you, I had blocked her at this point and Lillee Jean. Like, the only way they were seeing my stuff is that if they had a fake account, which they probably did, allegedly. They were just actively lurking on my page and just, I don't know, I'm pretty sure she just CC'd me just so I can see that she was emailing him in a way to like scare me. But it got to a point that I started like just tweeting stuff to see like how long it would be until Laura responded. And I shit you not, it was like immediate. Running up my fucking bill with this constant, like, she wanted to make phone calls. She wanted to like talk one-on-one with me, with him. She wanted to talk, and she would get upset that I refused to talk with her without my attorney present. I don't know why she was so insistent on talking to me, like reaching out to me personally. Woman, I want nothing to do with you. I don't want to speak to you one-on-one. You're fucking weird. Back up. Running up my bill. The $3,500 was gone practically instantaneously. And guess what? They were still running up my bill, and the money had to come from somewhere. So where did it come from? My paycheck. I went into debt just paying off my attorney. Mind you, this whole thing went down in 2021. No, I'm sorry. In 2020. It bled into 21, but it started in 2020. I got my attorney almost 4 years ago. I finally paid everything off the beginning of this year. January, maybe February, but I'm pretty sure it was January. Do you know how much that set me back in life? That had to take priority because I just didn't want to be in debt anymore, and I was like so desperate to just get out of debt. Yeah, I was traveling and everything. I know I covered this in my last video. I was traveling and stuff, but that's for my second job. Like, I travel for my second job. My job had me covered. Flights, accommodations, and all that jazz, I was covered. Food sometimes, I was covered. And then I went to London, and that was like a school trip. I went to study abroad, and I got the scholarships, and I was covered. So it pisses me off whenever Lore is telling people that I pocketed the money, that I stole the money, and I never used it for what I used it for. Because one, I posted receipts. Two, she was actively in communication with him the whole entire time. And three, I dealt with the financial consequences. Like, how are you going to turn around and be like, she didn't actually pay her attorney? Like, you're just a fucking liar. You're just a liar. And I've shown the proof time and time again. And this is why I'm like, yeah, today, this is it. After this, I'm not talking about this anymore. I've shown more than enough proof. People already, like, I'm honestly convinced that if anyone were to bring it up again, it's Lore probably trying to start drama. Get the fuck out of here. I would also like to add that Lillee Jean would always say, oh my God, she would make these allegations that my attorney was, sorry, I have to laugh. That my attorney was the same attorney that represented Casey Anthony.
Mocking my dad, saying he dated Casey Anthony, which is a nudge towards this crazy, like, person who's not much older than me, doing multiple videos on me, and then tries to get a lawyer involved, which I don't believe she really paid for. I think most of the money, because if you look at the GoFundMe, $3,000 was plopped down, is by the main person stalking me. They represented Casey Anthony, and I gotta be honest, I know that everybody deserves a defendant, but ew. That's ew.
So here she's saying that the main person who donated like a good chunk of that money, she says it was $3,000. I could have sworn it was $2,000, but the amount of money doesn't really matter. The point is, it's a large amount of money, and she's saying matter-of-factly that it was one of her stalkers. I can with confidence say that she's talking about Diane here. Diane has since fucked off. Like, she's not playing any part into this whole Lillee Jean situation, which I totally understand. I totally respect. But I would like to say that no, it was not Diane. I don't know what their obsession is with Diane. I guess she thinks that Diane's the only person who like supports me and stuff like that. I will say that I know who the person is. They wanted anonymity because they didn't want to deal with Lauren and Lillee Jean's like bullshit and stuff like that, which, as you can see, fully justified. But I know who that person is. They're simply a supporter of mine. They're not even part of this whole like vendetta thing against Lillee Jean. They're just a subscriber of mine, and they wanted to support me. They were always like constantly making it a point to say that, oh, she got a big donation. Who fucking cares? Who cares if I got a big donation? I think they're just mad that I was able to reach my goal, and that donation helped quite a bit. But I just wanted to throw that in there, that no, that's like a stalker of Lillee Jean. they didn't make a donation. It was just a subscriber of mine who asked for anonymity. So I gave it to them. That's why I never did and never will disclose who gave the donation. That's between me and that person. It's just the way that she's so confident about it. Like she's so confident and she's so wrong, you know? Like she's I'm sorry, this clip is so funny to me. Like looking back at it now, oh my god, no, it's so funny to me because she's so blatantly wrong and about everything, about who my attorney is, about who represented Casey Anthony, about who made the donation. I'm pretty sure about how much was donated. Oh my god, about the fact that it was paid or not. Like everything about it is so wrong and she's so confident. She's so delusional. Lillee Jean would claim that my attorney was the same one that represented Casey Anthony. The gag is I'm into true crime. Like I know a lot about true crime and I live in Florida. So I'm very familiar with the Casey Anthony case. Off the top of my head, I know that Casey Anthony's attorney was Jose Baez. And Lillee Jean, you knew who my attorney was. Like you knew who my attorney was. So like, why are you going around saying that he represented Casey Anthony? Like, you know he didn't. Lillee Jean would always say stuff like how she sent me a cease and desist and how I need to follow that cease and desist and stop talking about her and all that jazz.
Like, hey Lillee, I've seen this girl in my recommended, who is she, blah blah blah, and I just laid it out. She's the one starting rumors, and it's like, all you gotta do is stop. The down and dirty is we sent her a cease and desist to remove everything. She turned that into, oh, woe is me. All my videos are private now. I don't know what to do. No, I acted on my C&D. I told her what I would do. And I did what I said I would do. Because that's what I do when I want to do it.
Conveniently forgetting that I sent one to her first. Like just conveniently leaving that detail out that I did in fact send one first. But also, she will then complain about, I'm going to say allegedly because I do have to find the clip for this. I will try to insert it if I find it.
She has 11 videos up of me, and I've never really spoken about it because it's like, you're nothing, whatever. Moving on, doing my makeup. But it's like, that 11th video, when everything was happening, and to pay a lawyer to send a demands letter saying that I must pay her $100K, yet her videos, I'm assuming, have made money. I'm assuming, based on Social Blade, the views don't match the price, but you've earned a lot of money on my name. I kind of want that now. I kind of want everything now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I've remained silent about a lot of things, and not a lot of you guys know that, and here it is.
It was like a demands letter, and I asked for $100,000 in damages and all that jazz. It wasn't a demands letter, and two, it was actually just my attorney explaining I have the right to sue for that amount of damages. So it wasn't a demands letter. It wasn't me asking you for that money. It's my attorney simply saying, hey, if she wanted to, she could. It's just really weird how they really wanted me to like abide by this cease and desist. At one point, Lore said that she would wipe her ass with the letter that my attorney sent her. Real classy. so classy. Again, very convenient that they're forgetting about my cease and desist, even though they make a big deal about how I have to abide by their cease and desist. I will say that the cease and desist I received, it just looked a little shady. I think I drew a graph in my notes. If anyone is lost, we're gonna go one by one here. Okay, number one, Laura claims I didn't get an attorney and stole the GoFundMe money. Number two, I share my receipt, which shows all of the money from the GoFundMe went towards my attorney. Number three, Laura immediately gets into contact with my attorney and runs up my bill to the point that the $3,500 is gone. I used it on that, and I have to start paying out of pocket. But also number four, while doing this, they claim that I don't have an attorney and that I stole the money. But weirdly enough, at the same time, number five, Lillee claimed my attorney was the same one as Casey Anthony's. Going on to number six, I sent a cease and desist, and they send one back much later, and Lore says that she will like wipe her ass with the cease and desist I sent her. So once again, I feel like I spent a lot of time talking about this, but it's because I really want to hammer in that I did in fact spend the money on how I said I was going to spend the money. I never said that I was going to sue, that I was going to use legal options. So what did I use an attorney for? I used an attorney to act as someone who represents me. So because Lillee Jean and Lore are known to dox people, whenever I would counterclaim one of their 9 copyright strikes or claims, I had to put in my personal information. And I didn't want to do that because they would get a hold of it, and I didn't want to get my stuff doxxed. So I was legally allowed to put my attorney's information because they are representing me. So that's what I did. I don't regret it. I was able to protect myself quite a bit through it, and I'm very happy I was able to do that. I just wish it didn't come with the headache that it did come with. I used my own hard-earned money to pay off my attorney over the course of 4 years. And it wasn't easy, but I'm happy to say that I was able to do it. So, great. This is the last time I'm going to be mentioning my GoFundMe. I hope this clears everything up. I'm so sick and tired of having to talk about this. At this point, if I hear anyone ask about it, I'm just going to assume you're playing dumb. I'm going to assume you're playing dumb, or you're Lore under a fake account trying to stir shit up. And before anyone asks, why would you make another video if it's like just going to put you back into debt? I asked my attorney to just no longer engage with Lore, and he agreed. So we're in the clear, folks. We are in the clear. He understands the situation. We're in the clear. So Lori, if you try to like get in contact with my attorney and like push his buttons or try to get me in financial trouble again, it's not gonna work. The bases have been covered. You're just gonna waste your time. So Lillee Jean doxed Primink, which is what really pushed me to make this video. And it's not the first time that she doxed someone in recent history, because she also did the same thing to Curtis Price. I'm going to link both of their videos down below. I spoke very briefly with Primink. I had no issues with him. And in the past, I've spoken with Curtis, and I have no issues with him either. We actually all spoke to the same journalist along with Cleor, with the journalist called Stephen. And please, Stephen, I am so sorry if I mispronounce this. Stephen Asarch. I'm gonna leave a link to that article because it covers Lillee Jean. And okay, I want you guys to like do a little project with me. I want you guys to open a tab, go on Google. Make sure to go on Google. Without clicking on any link, I just want you to type in Lillee Jean. And when you do that, you're gonna see so many articles on her. She's gonna be promoting her own stuff. Don't click on any of it. Just look at all the stuff that you see on her. Why is most of it, if not all of it, positive? That's because anything that there's like negative of her, she files a false DMCA claim. And that's exactly what she did with Steven's article. This is an article that Steven worked really hard on. The fact that she's just so easily able to just shut that down and just get it deleted from search engines. How? Google, how? How are you gonna allow this kind of abuse? How is this woman able to have this kind of power? Really quick, going back to the doxing, I want to point out that Lillee Jean did dox me on her community tab, and it took a couple days for it to actually be taken down. And even then, I don't know if YouTube took it down or if she herself took it down because she saw how bad it made her look. I will never know. And in that claim, this is so gross. She made a claim that I called in to her local police with a tip that Lillee Jean was being raped as a minor.
So then from there, she created a rumor that I was raped, and she called into the police station that I'm a minor being raped. So that was really traumatic for me, that I had to go down to the station with my boyfriend and be like, oh my god, no. And the fact that somebody has that power to do that to me, like, oh my god.
I never did that. I don't care to. I don't. First of all, that's just a stupid fucking lie. I never did that. I think Lillee Jean forgets that the whole reason I even started covering her was because she was pushing a really dangerous narrative to her small, allegedly botted, but still small audience. She was sharing her love story with her boyfriend, which honestly, if you ask me, the boyfriend's fake. The boyfriend's fake. I'm not gonna sit here and say 100% that he's fake or not, but I am gonna say, if you were to ask me, in my humble opinion, he's fake. But the message that she was saying was pretty dangerous. She was talking about how she knew her boyfriend since she was 9 years old and he was 18, and they got together when she was 16, and that's what, that would make him like 24 years old. A 16-year-old and a 24-year-old dating, and that there was nothing wrong with that. It's only an issue if it was reported. The parents didn't agree to it.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? See, this is why I don't want to put him on my stories, on my video, because I say that we're like 9 years apart and it's like a problem for people. Yet I'm a legal adult and we've like known each other. And as long as you have consent from a parent, it's fine. I'm gonna say, Saskia, I don't want you to think anything is like wrong. No, I was just saying like, this is why I don't show him. No. Illegal is when you report it and it's not consent. If your parents agree to it, it's fine. It's illegal to date a minor, yes, if you report it. And it's like not consensual and something's weird. And some people just the asses do that. Like, I do think it's weird somebody 12 dating somebody 30. That's like, huh? I don't think it's weird somebody 12 dating somebody, 17. I don't think that. That's just me, personally.
That is such a dangerous sentiment, and it also aligned really well with my channel because I was covering Onision at the time. I take grooming like that pretty seriously. I know people that have been groomed, and I could have easily been groomed at points in my life as well because I would talk to people I probably should not have been talking to. So I take that kind of stuff pretty seriously. The whole reason I started talking about Lillee Jean wasn't because of her fake fans, her fake follower, allegedly, alleged fake fans, fake followers, fake engagement, fake life, fake everything. It was because she was pushing a really dangerous narrative. Really dangerous. And I didn't like that. I think she said that she doesn't find a 12-year-old with a 17-year-old weird. But I do. That's fucking weird.
Like, I do think it's weird somebody 12 dating somebody 30. That's like, huh? I don't think it's weird somebody 12 dating somebody, 17. I don't think that. That's just me, personally.
So that's why. I don't think Lillee Jean understands. I'm gonna let Curtis say it.
Every video I've posted is in direct response to something you did to me.
After that, Lillee Jean would constantly, and her mom were constantly going on my ass, and it was honestly something that I have never seen before. So it wasn't like drama that I was like picking apart just to pick apart. Like, everything I covered was a direct result of their actions towards me, and I had every right to talk about it. So I can show everyone that this is Lillee Jean. This is her mom. Don't believe what you see. Don't believe the little facade of like the really nice Disney princess with the high-pitched voice, which is suspiciously gone now. Going back to the article though, wow, that was such a tangent. I am so sorry, but still relevant. Going back to the article, I'm gonna link it down below. Steven did a really good job at covering and speaking to people and all that jazz. I think it's really fucked up that they were able to take down that article from Google search. I don't know how that's even allowed. And that's why I think we should really bring more awareness to Lillee Jean, because this person is literally manipulating the Google search engine. Like, she's manipulating Google. That's insane to me. I also want to point out that Lillee Jean is constantly bringing up her Jewish heritage, which, hey, it's fine. If you're Jewish, you're Jewish. All right, yeah, be proud. But every time anyone criticizes her, she likes to throw that card and be like, oh my God, like they're anti-Semitic because they're attacking me. Lillee Jean, if it wasn't obvious, I'm not quite white. I am a proud Afro-Latina, okay? And I just think it's really weird. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do it. I think it's really weird how you were trying to paint me to be such a dangerous person. You were trying to paint me to be someone that you're scared for your life over. Like you were literally worried, or saying that you were scared that I was gonna drive in my car to your house and like attack you. First of all the things in New York, why would I go to your house? Why would I go to your house? Number two, I just got a new car and it's really cute. It's a really sexy car. The last thing I want to do is put mileage on that car because I went to your house. I'm not going to do that. I just think it's really interesting that you would try to paint me, a woman of color, as an aggressor. It's almost like that's a pretty racist stereotype. Oh wait, it is. It is a racist stereotype. Where have we seen racist stereotypes before from Lillee Jean?
But the worst account I came across is Shaniqua, who is the most racist stereotype of an African-American girl I can think of. The entire page is filled with bad grammar, exaggerated speech, and just plain racist stuff that I don't even want to say or show. Since this has gone public, most of these accounts have gone private to hide their posts, but Shaniqua has stayed open, I assume because they lost the password and they can't get back in. So you can go view that right now. Be warned, it's very racist.
And again, we're not trying to offend people here, but we are trying to say, stop saying your suffering is worse. If I'm not complaining, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Stop
really.
it. Stop it now. We know what happened. And if you want to get serious here, they're trying to erase my culture. They're trying to say that the Holocaust never happened. They're not trying to say slavery never happened. So if you want to get real, we do have a problem here. We do have a discussion. She's gonna drive? Well, do I feel that? Yes. I do feel she will physically attack me. I mean, she's riled so many people up against me. I physically think she will, like, drive outside my house and, like, I don't know, try to, like, jump in my window or something and, like, I don't know, like, take my guts out. Oh my God. Whoa. But I don't know if... Maybe you guys can talk to her.
I would like to just say again, repeat myself, that if anyone wants to cover Lillee Jean and they would like to fact check everything I'm saying, I have the receipts to prove it.
So then from there, she created a rumor that I was raped. And she called into the police station that I'm a minor being raped. So that was really traumatic for me, that I had to go down to the station with my boyfriend and be like, oh my God, no. And the fact that somebody has that power to do that to me, like, oh my God, I can't even believe that, like, she doxed me and nobody even cared. And here we are, and all I did was say her name because it's up there, and it's like, what the hell? And then she creates more videos preying on me. She's literally, like, sucking the life out of me, and my brain cannot take this. Like, oh my God, my brain feels like it's been disease touched. She's so mean. Like, she's mean. She has such a mean girl streak. And I don't even know why she does. Like, why do you have to be like that? Oh my God. Yes, I told them to burn alive, bitch, and so should you. What happened on my birthday is she got me so nervous that I started just saying random stuff. Because, I mean, I was 17 going on 18. I got so scared. And she isolated me, preying on me. She was 23. She knew I was 17, and she was preying on me. Said I'm a legal adult, and we've, like, known each other. Saying that I'm being groomed, and it really made me scared. She scared me so much. And then finding my fucking address, like, oh my God, I can't even. She knows where I am, and I'm, like, scared. Like, dead-ass scared. Bitch, bye! You burned too. Go get fucking COVID. Do you know what you're doing is causing such sadness? Do you know? Or do you not care? Do you not care? Bitch, you do talk about me. You do. You do.
back the fuck up, go into your hole. I know you got nothing, and stay there.
I've lost brands. I mean, I've lost literal fucking people I was gonna work with because she started a rumor that I'm racist, and I'm not. I never even said anything.
Stop saying your suffering is worse. If I'm not complaining, shut the fuck up. They're trying to say that the Holocaust never happened. They're not trying to say slavery never happened.
Okay? This one, yeah, she literally keeps doing videos on me. Such a fucking bitch. You want their Twitter? Their one is some stupid shit. This Tati something. Tati... You can't even fucking spell its stupid name. Bitch, you don't want to play with me. Because guess what? I play back. Thank you, DC Comics Quinn. Yes, I'm your little Harley. Go on Twitter and fucking attack. Do it, okay? Fucking attack them.
A lot of the stuff that I went through didn't make it onto the article, which is totally fine. Like, it's totally fine. That's a real journalist. Even is a real journalist, and there were some things that I told him about, and he asked for evidence of, and I simply could not get the evidence on time, or it didn't fit the article. And that's totally fine. I have no qualms with that. That's why I'm sitting here and I'm talking about my side. I know I have the platform, and I can also share it, so why not? Before I end this video, I want to say one thing. I said to Google her name, but don't click on anything. Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers made a video talking about her, and I'll link it down below, even though I don't think a lot of you guys are, if you're watching this video, you probably saw his video, but I'll still link it down below. In that video, he tried to access her website through a VPN, and it didn't work, and a virtual machine, and that didn't work either. This is very like highly suspected. It has been often talked about that Lillee Jean uses like IP trackers and information and stuff like that to get the exact location and information from people visiting her page. This is alleged. There is no way for me to prove this. However, I would not put it past them. In my opinion, this is what they're doing. But again, I cannot prove with 100% certainty that this is what they're doing. So I think it's better to be safer than sorry. Don't visit her page. It's suspected that this is what happened with Primink. If you go on her page, the fact that you can't access it through a VPN or a virtual machine, that's very odd to me. And that may be a, what's it called? That may be a violation of terms of service on the website hosting thingy, which I don't know what it is. Usually you could normally tell what website is hosted by what website. So for example, like if I had a blog and I used Bluehost, it would probably say somewhere like hosted by Bluehost. Because I don't want to go on her website, because I don't want my information to be leaked to her again. I don't know what the website hosting is. I just think this is very important to mention because I don't see a lot of people talking about it. But when I watched Mudahar's video, that did raise some alarm bells. Once again, I would like to say for the third time, if anyone would like these clips in full context, should be happy to send it over. Please email me. My email will be down below. You could also reach out to me through social media. I understand how important fact checking is for this kind of stuff. So I'd be happy to provide that information because more than anything, I just want the word to get out that these people are pretty dangerous. The fact that YouTube continues to allow them to have a platform, the fact that Google doesn't really do anything about their false claims and all that stuff, I think that's a problem. They're clearly breaking terms of service. I don't know what else to do at this point. This is the last time I'm going to be talking about Lillee Jean and Lore. All right, if I talk about them again, it's because some amazing update happened. Like, they're no longer platformed. But that's it. Any copyright strikes I may receive from them, I will tweet about it, but I'm not going to post it here. I'm not going to post it on my community tab. I've been there, done that. I'm so tired of it. I'm not doing it anymore. So follow me on Twitter or X, whatever, down below. And you can see all the updates on that. I think that's pretty much it. I do have vlogs planned. Oh, look at how sleepy she looks. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she knows I'm talking about her. I'm talking about my dog. Obviously. Look at her. Oh. I want to make a vlog for this weekend because I feel like after everything that's happened, I would like a day to myself to like rejuvenate and stuff. So I might do a self-care vlog or a solo day vlog. But yeah, other than that, I think we're done here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please spread the word. Please like get this out to creators, especially Moist Critical. I really want Charlie to cover this because I feel like YouTube loves listening to Charlie, which is so funny because he doesn't really make family friendly content. But hey, I love Charlie. I love Charlie. Every time I go to Tampa, I'm like, yo, I'm in his town. It's so cringy and stupid, but whatever. But I really think like if he were to cover this story, something can be done. And if not him, I think the more creators talk about it, like the Streisand effect, something can be done. Mudahar made a video. I think that's insane. And hang on, let me get, like, before I go, let me get a little real here. Let me get a little real here. I found out that Mudahar made a video while I was on a phone call with my boyfriend, and I was like just stressing about this whole thing. Like I was nearly crying over this shit because I didn't want to deal with it again. So the fact that Mudahar made a video about it, I want to just openly say thank you to him because it may just be a regular video to him, but to me, it truly does mean the world that he covered it. I feel like smaller creators, we tend to feel really hopeless about this kind of stuff, especially when it comes to Lillee Jean and lore, because it's something that's been happening to us for years, and it seems like nothing is being done. It feels like they're winning, and it just feels really hopeless. So the fact that he made a video about it really does mean a lot. And that's why I want more people to bring this to light. I want more people, if not my video, share Primmink's video around. Like, I don't even care. I just want people to acknowledge and cover what Lillee Jean and Laura are doing, because it's not okay. It'll never be okay. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.